You ready?
I'm ready. No, I don't have to get ready to talk about fashion. That's what I love.
Okay, so this is gonna be fun, lighthearted, and just yeah. All right.
Okay.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Kaylan Alex, and as you can see, we have a special guest. We have Mrs. Earlene Buggs, fashionista, business owner, philanthropist, author, my aunt, my fashion mother, all of that. So we have a really exciting video. We're gonna be going through a few of her favorites and some of my wish list items that
Nice.
are in her closet. And yeah, is there anything you want to say?
Well, I'm just excited to be here. I have loved Kaylan since she was a really little girl, and so it's a real honor. I'm glad that you asked me to do this.
I was so excited.
So I'm happy I can discuss fashion in my sleep. So, I'm happy
Yes,
to be
I'm
here.
going to link her Instagram and pop up a little picture so y'all can see, like, she be, doing her thing. Yeah, we're going to be doing the size comparisons with the Birkin and the Chanel's. As we all know, Chanel just did a price increase. And she's going to kind of give her thoughts on that and what you should be investing your money in if you have it during this time. And then we'll go through some of her favorites, which I'm excited about too. Let's start with the Chanel. And she's going to have to tell me the specs about these bags because I'm not that well versed in them. I know this is a jumbo.
Yes, it is.
Is this Croc?
Yes, it's Croc.
Okay. A plus for me. I love Chanel. And
Well, what do you love most about this bag? So right now we're just talking about the style. Okay.
yeah, I love this bag because it's Croc. I feel like this is a good size. It's not too big, too small.
Right.
I think for me, I would prefer I think it's the medium that's a little bit smaller than this, or the small. But if I wanted just like an oversized bag, I feel like for my size or height, this is kind of what I would get.
Yeah, it's
I
the
think
perfect bag.
anything bigger than this would be a little too big for me.
Right.
So I like this style, and of course the Croc. And then it's actually like pretty sturdy. It's not it's structured is what I'm trying to say, and I like that about it too. So I feel like wearing it, I wouldn't have to worry about it scratching or being damaged.
Well, this one has in that regard, this one has like some sort of covering, like a coat on it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so if you notice, it's kind of iridescent.
Yeah.
And in the crevices,
Right.
it's like a purple.
Right. I don't even know if they can see that.
Probably not be able to see that. But anyway, I it is a dark bag, but no, you wouldn't have to worry so much about it scratching or whatever because there's a nice little sheen, on it. So yeah, you're right.
The weight, this one kind of feels heavy, but I'm sure it's stuffing in it, right?
Well, a little bit of stuffing, but not too much to make it too heavy.
Much.
It really on this is the chain because you've got the metal strap and
Let's just
Croc
pull
in and
this
of
up.
itself is kind of heavy, more so than a thin piece of leather.
Right. Oh yeah, this is definitely a little more structured than I was expecting.
Right.
And I like the long straps on these. Like, if I feel like wearing it on my side, it would hit long enough to where it's not like right up under my arm.
Right.
So yeah, this is like an item that I would love in my collection someday. And I love that the straps are like monochromatic, so it's not like the silver or the
The gold is more of a hematite.
Yeah, I don't even know. It won't focus, but yeah.
The other great thing about this bag, it has a pocket.
Oh yeah.
In the back right here. So for me, typically with the flat bags, it's a little bit inconvenient to wear because every time you need to get something out, you got to take the flap up. So this is kind of nice because I can just stick my keys or my cell phone right there, and I don't have to go through my bag every time I want to look at my phone.
So you use this pocket a lot.
I use the pocket a lot.
Okay, so
it's
the pocket
very
is useful. It's functional. We can deal with that.
Right. But I think all in all, this is a classic bag. It's an investment because no matter how long you have it or when you bought it, it's always going to be relevant. It's always going to be just elegant and classy. So I feel like you can't go wrong with this style.
Now you don't have to get the Croc.
Of course not.
You have to get the Croc. But I like the Croc. It was in a closet, so I was like, if I gotta pick someone, pick this.
Okay.
And I like the size.
Yeah.
You don't have to get the Croc. The size and everything else is fine. So next item is a wish list item that is very close to my heart. The day that I get this item, like, you won't be able to tell me anything. So I'm just going to go ahead and forewarn you, like, I'm just going to be, you know, another version of myself. I'm going to be improved.
You have made it. Right.
Of course, I know you already guessed it. It's the Birkin 35, right? 35.
Yes.
What do they call this orange? Is it
That's Hermes orange.
Okay, the Hermes orange. And is this special?
This is actually just something I put on there because I like the contrast.
She got a B for Buggs.
Yeah.
Or Birkin or Buggs. And this is so cute. Like, I've never even seen, you know, this type of detailing. I love this bag so much. I don't think I've ever held one.
Oh, really?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I've seen them in person, but I've never held one and worn it. I can see myself just, you know, flossing around with
right.
this.
Well, I mean, what do you think? Was it what you expected or?
No, it is.
Okay.
I like that. I do feel a little weight, but I mean that's expected if you invest that much money in this bag. The detailing is really nice, and the leather feels durable, but it's not structured, and I like that.
Right.
It's still soft and what's the word, wearable. I like that. So it is definitely what I expected, and I like that it's not so structured that you can't just wear it comfortably.
Right. Now I do have they do have different versions of the leather, but this is more of a softer version, which I particularly love. I love this size because if you know anything about the origin, the Birkin bag.
Give us a little lesson.
Oh, okay. Well, it was originally designed to be a shopper bag.
Okay.
So that's why it's open at the top. And that's why it has so many different sizes. And so, you know, the thing I love about this bag, when I'm traveling or going somewhere, unlike the flat bag of the Chanel that we just saw, this bag is open in the top, so you can just reach in. I love the convenience of that, but honestly, this is more casual in my opinion. I think the Kelly, on the other hand, is more in line with the Chanel bag because, you know, it takes a little bit more effort to get in and out of it. But I love this bag because I will carry this bag even with, you know, when I have on athletic wear. One that's
there's
open.
a zipper pocket, and then there's this one that's open. And the inside is leather as well. There's no cloth in here, right? No. All leather, so that's a good thing. And this is actually a pretty good size. I thought it was bigger for some reason. So the 30 must be...
The 30 is smaller. The 40 is a lot bigger. So the 40 is really a travel bag, honestly. When I got my first Birkin was a 35. And maybe 2 or 3 after that were 40s. So I like both because, like I say, this is a shopping bag. When you're on the go and you got a lot of things, you can even fit your computer in here, which is really nice.
You can fit your computer.
You can fit your computer. Now let me ask you this: what are your thoughts about the hardware?
I love gold hardware, so I like this. I've seen the black with the silver hardware, and I like it, but I just love gold.
Gold looks more rich.
Yeah.
It's more formal too.
And then it's I have on silver accessories, but on my bags and shoes, I like gold. So I think, like you said, it looks more luxurious, and I feel like it could be dressed up or dressed down. So that's kind of why I like the gold hardware. If I were to get one, my first one would be either 35 or 30. I had my mind set on the 30 because I thought it was just about this size, but this isn't as big as I thought.
Okay.
But yeah, I think that would be my first one. That's the one I would save up for.
Okay. I mean, I think that would be a good choice because I have a lot of different sizes, but this is my favorite size because I feel like it's not too big that it can be a purse, and it's not so small that you couldn't travel with it and still have it be purposeful.
So if you're going to pick up one of your Birkins, which size are you picking up, and which one? I guess
oh my God, that's a hard question for me because it depends on what I have on. But right off the top of my head, I'd say the 35. That's my favorite. That's my favorite size.
Okay.
And this is probably my favorite color. I do have a gold one that is more of a go-to, and I have red too. But I do love, in the springtime, I think this will be my go-to.
Okay, so I picked a good one. So as we mentioned before, somebody had a price increase in the middle of a pandemic, and it was significant.
Yes. What, it was about 13%?
Yeah, or
Okay.
some. I think it was more on the jumbos. It was like they're at 7,000 now. Retail.
Oh my God. Okay.
So the resale market is hot right now. I guess. What are your thoughts? Well, let's start there. What are your thoughts on the
price increase?
Yeah.
I'd have to say I don't really agree with the price increase. I mean, especially since this country is in a recession right now because of the pandemic that we just had. But even more importantly, I just feel like it's just getting ridiculous. And I just think maybe this is going to be a brand that when it comes to a purse like this, that you only buy one. Yeah. And maybe something classic like black or brown or navy even. But I'm not in the market to buy anything like this anymore because I have several, but I just don't think it's worth the investment. I wouldn't buy. If
Girls,
I had,
this is the pro. She knows.
I cannot say I would spend. Of course, the croc is a little bit different, but even the regular leathers, the calf leathers, I still wouldn't. I don't know that I'd spend $7,000.
Really?
No, I.
This is a Chanel girl we're talking about.
Yeah.
You don't think it's worth? Okay, why?
Well, because I feel like for $7,000, there is so many other things that you can get to make a profound impact in your closet. Like if you are someone who is just starting out, you're just collecting. I mean, maybe at some point you want maybe one Chanel, but $7,000 can go a long way with other accessories that will expand your wardrobe versus spending so much on one piece. So that would be my, if I were just starting out. Now, if you are a connoisseur of sorts, I consider myself to be a bag connoisseur.
Considered. You see where we are? You'd be like, I consider.
Well, to a certain extent. So, I mean, but even I feel some kind of way about spending $7,000. I mean, and I have several bags that are, we're going to talk about some of the specialty ones. Yeah. And I think those are collector's items. And I actually do use them a lot. So it's okay to spend something on a novelty item, something that you're going to wear a lot. So I could see the other side of it, of somebody saying, okay, I will spend so much on it, but I'm actually going to wear it a lot.
Okay. I just had this thought. Okay. Say a person, buys it for $7,000 and we're, we all know that there's a good resale value. Yes. With it being $7,000 now, do you think that would still be like, do you think people would spend more than $7,000 on the jumbo?
I think we're going to have to wait and see because there's a lot that's changed in the world.
That's true. I mean, Jeff Bezos is about to be a trillionaire in the next few years. So I guess more people are making more money.
That's only a small percentage of the people.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, so you've got maybe 5% of the population that are actually 5 to 10% that are making more, and then you have more than 30 some odd million Americans who are now collecting unemployment. Yeah. And that doesn't include the undocumented workers who are in this country who are also out of work because restaurants are shut down, because hotels are they're at 25% capacity. Yeah. So, you've got your valet people in the world. You've got your service industry, period, that are suffering. So I don't know that. I think that was probably something that Chanel did. It was already in the works before the pandemic hit. I would venture to say that if they had it to do all over again, they would rethink it.
Because that's a lot.
That's a lot.
That's a lot. So if a person was investing in their, collection, starting off, and they had the money to buy one, you'd say just save the money to get this versus the, not the crop, the regular one that retails for $7. Yeah. Okay.
That would be my vote all day long.
You want it brand new, you're going to save for it brand new. There are stipulations, I guess you would call them. Yes. Like, you can't just walk in the store and get one. So no. That would be an interesting experience, though. Now that we got that out of the way, I think the consensus here is Hermes over the Chanel right now in life. Both really good bags.
But I do want to say, you know what? Let me say one thing. I think
Don't hurt my feelings.
No, I think every fashion girl deserves both. So
I agree. And when my husband is asking me in the future what I want to replay this. We deserve both, okay?
Yes. But the question you asked me was if I had to choose.
We like extra information.
Yes, okay.
We're going to get into a few of her favorite items. And I guess why she likes them. I'm curious because these are some really, really interesting pieces.
I have to say that this bag is probably one of my all-time favorite bags. And I mean, you could probably imagine why. I mean, number one, we've already talked about how luxurious the gold hardware is. So that's the first thing that sticks out.
Well, let me stop you. The first thing that sticks out is that it's Chanel.
The second thing that sticks out.
Like the first thing, okay. I guess if you have a lot of it, then the first thing is not the first thing. But okay.
Well, and then this is of course one of the iconic designs of Chanel. It's the Chanel 5 perfume bottle, and I like it that it's lucite. I can wear it in winter or in summer, spring, and it's still relevant. I've had this bag, I want to say 5-6 years, maybe. Yeah, a long time, and it's still relevant. You know, it's always going to be something classic. So I think that this bag allows me to be chic but fashion forward. If you understand what I'm saying. I'm still classy because it's Chanel, but I want to be a little bit edgy. So I want the clearness of the bag. You know, it's just in right now. Everybody's into the lucite. My second favorite bag is this one. I don't actually know the name of this bag.
I'm surprised you like this bag.
Why?
Actually, no, I'm not.
Why are you surprised?
I'm not surprised. My only thing with I like if it wasn't for these the little accessories on it, I think I would have a problem with the bag.
Okay, so why? Because it's too small, or
not because it's too small? I just
tell me
feel
why.
like it's Chanel. We know that, but it just.
Okay, so let me tell you what I like about it.
I don't know, something about. Let's talk about the lights.
Okay, so what I like about this bag is the size, because you don't always want like a huge bag.
True.
I mean, it's very fashion forward to have a size. This is very versatile in the sense that it can also be a crossbody, and it has all of the iconic charms of Chanel. So that's what attracted me to the bag. The charms that are on here, if you guys can see that, the cocoa here. You've got the Eiffel Tower. She's really big for butterflies. I mean, just all of just everything having to do with Chanel. You've got Paris over here. So I just fell in love because through the years I've been collecting for a long period of time, and when I carry this bag, it takes me down memory lane. Yeah. So, and then the other thing is the color. It's like it's an ivory color, but it has like a sheen to it.
It looks kind of pearl.
Yeah.
I like that. I really love the accessories that are on. I feel like they're so feminine and like cute. It matches the bag well. I love the color as well.
This is another.
Now I like this one. Is it a strap to it?
Yeah, it's a strap.
I don't know. I'm a sucker for straps. I don't really care for clutches too much.
What does this put you in the mind of? Almost like a Lego, right?
Oh, okay.
Almost like a Lego. So, I love this bag. I think this is a boy brick. Maybe that's what it's called.
You know, I don't really know that deep.
My brain, I got so many things in my brain right now. So my likes about this bag. I love the fact, here again, I got gold hardware. You're going to say that it's Chanel. Okay. I accept that. But so I like the CCs on it. I love the hardware. It's just an exquisite looking bag. It's kind of expensive, so it's not the kind of thing that I would recommend early on when you're building a wardrobe, but it's definitely when you want that extra punch and you want to take your outfit over the top, this is what I go for. The drawback to it is that it's kind of delicate. So you can't drop this. If you drop it, you're gonna crack it because this is made.
Oh, it is actually really heavy.
It's really heavy. That's another drawback. It's heavy. You can't drop it. It can scratch easily because so you have to kind of.
Have you ever dropped it?
No, I have not. I have not. But Chanel is really gracious in their repair and return philosophies. So I have had other things to break and they'll fix it or give you another one. So because this is too expensive for them not to.
Can we get a ballpark number?
The cost is probably a lot more expensive now. When I bought this, it was $14,000 something.
I know you lying.
Holton bought this for me. This was 14
for this.
Yeah, 14. The tag maybe in here. Let me see.
I was not expecting that.
Yeah, it's about a little over 14,000, and I think now they're more expensive.
What?
Yeah, I bought this many years ago. This had to be at least 7-8 years ago.
Wow. Excellent.
What do you feel about this?
I love this bag.
Why?
I love it so much. I love this style. I don't know what it's called, but I love the style. I love the colors on this one in particular.
I haven't even carried this bag yet.
Really?
No.
You probably got a lot you haven't
I
carried.
have a lot. Yeah. This is called Vanity Case.
The vanity case.
Yes.
Duh, it looks like a vanity case.
Called
But
Vanity Case.
I love this bag.
Yeah, I do too. I do love the color. I love the fact that it's see-through. That's really in right now. And here again, you know, Chanel does a great job with its craftsmanship and creativity. And so, you know, these kinds of things, they're always relevant. So it doesn't matter when I pull it out. That's the thing that is very good about Chanel. I have a case of Chanel stuff. It doesn't matter how long I've had it. It's still relevant.
Yeah.
So that's the good thing about this. But I just like it because it's
super cute.
It's cute. It's
And
springtime.
it's like little and dainty.
Now, this one. I think this is a mini, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So this bag, let me tell you why I love this bag.
She was excited to talk about this bag. I just want to let y'all know.
And Kaylan was like, okay.
That's fine. Yeah, the one over here. I'm like, okay. I just want to talk about one.
But I love this bag because I love the color blocking. I think that was a really fashion forward move in the fashion industry when they start putting together colors that you wouldn't normally see together. So I love that. I love the construction of this bag in terms of the fact that the gold is matted.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, it's matted. See?
I didn't even realize that.
Yeah.
Even on the front, and this like a different
so
type
cute.
of. The C's aren't like the typical ones. They have like little
Exactly.
ridges on them.
Yeah, this is so cute. And you know, I like a pop of color sometimes. You know, I wanna if I were wearing jeans or something like that and I wanted to give my outfit a little bit of a spice, I would pull out something like this. And just, you know, it makes a jean outfit it takes it to the next level.
So have you worn this bag?
Maybe I carried it once. I can't even remember when. Chanel is known for their thoughtfulness when they're designing things. I mean, you know, they're one of the most successful fashion houses in history. So they are very thoughtful when it comes to design of certain things. I just would like to see them be more courageous in some of the designs. Sometimes I just feel like it's so safe and just so classic. When I want something a little bit more edgy, so I have to go to other brands
for that. When you have so many, I guess you just get bored after a while.
There are other labels now that are more fashion forward. So it just depends on where you are in your fashion journey and if it makes sense to invest the money.
I'd love to hear your thoughts. They have really good accessories. Like we were talking about that earlier.
They do.
She collects their accessories, and I like them too. They're nice.
Yeah, I mean, so here's the thing. They're very expensive. So you can almost get real jewelry for the price that you're going to pay.
That is another thing that I thought about.
Yeah.
It's
so
crazy.
You just really have to be a fashion girl or have a place for it in your closet for it to make sense, because after a while you're like, some of the things are so expensive and you're like, well, I can buy Van Cleef for this.
Yeah.
And it's real gold, real diamonds, or you know, real stones. So it's a toss up. I happen to be a fashion girl, so I understand it, and you know, it's okay with me.
So what is like something that you like, okay, no, I draw the line here, I'd rather go spend this money. It don't have to be a dollar amount, but on an item or something. I'd rather put this on some real jewelry versus costume jewelry typically that we get with Chanel.
Well, yeah, I mean, because some of it is just at about $3,500, $3,000. I'm like, okay, I can afford a piece of Van Cleef for that. So that's just like it. I don't like it this
I don't
much.
think I need it that much.
Exactly.
I got enough already. No, this was fun.
Yeah, it was really fun.
I mean, we can go on and on about this stuff, which is exciting too.
Yeah.
That is going to be it for this video. We did the size comparison with the Chanel Jumbo and the Birkin 35. Hot list item for me. And her other favorites, I guess these are like novelty pieces,
Yes, I'd say
collector items. Really, really nice collection. I had so much fun today.
Thank you for having me.
Of course. You're welcome back anytime. So guys, that's going to be it for this video. Don't forget to like, thumbs up, drop a comment down below, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.
Bye.